It's a drug unlike any other. It's cheap, legal, and available just about anywhere. What is it? Vaccines. And with dealers pimping them left and right, what can we do to protect ourselves? Find out tonight.
Nearly 99.2% of Americans have admitted to experimenting with vaccines. And if you think this epidemic hasn't reached your neighborhood, think more good.
We're here at Dr. Connor's family practice, and we're going to see how easy it is to obtain vaccines and if these pushers with PhDs will give them to us. We're going undercover.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm not feeling too good.
Oh no.
Would I be able to see the doctor?
Sure thing. You just fill out these forms?
Is all that's standing in the way of getting vaxxed a little bit of paperwork? Criminal.
Hey there, how's it going? Dr. Connors, nice to meet you. So, what brings you in today?
Well, I stepped on a nail and I wanted to see if I could score a tetanus shot.
Yeah, definitely.
I also haven't gotten the flu vaccine this year either. Can you hook me up with an ounce?
It's definitely a little less than an ounce. It's about 3 milligrams. But yeah, no, definitely.
Just giving me a little taste, huh? Hoping I don't get hooked and come back for more.
Well, you definitely should. You should get the flu shot about once a year.
Shocking and disgusting. I was able to get 2 vaccines with no issues. They even gave me candy to sweeten the deal, which no kid can resist. Will your children be next?
When exactly did the vaccine start?
I was walking by a student health clinic, and I thought I'd just have some harmless, measleless fun. After that, I was getting rabies shots, Hep A, Hep B, just the whole hepatitis alphabet.
What about your family?
Oh, they were enablers, if anything. My uncle, he was a vax head, and it took his life. He got hooked when he was a kid, about my age, and then 60 years down the road, dead. Prime of his f***ing life.
An overdose?
It was a boating accident, but we think it was the vaccines that caused it.
What's an experience that you regret the most?
There's one day I was tweaking off a tetanus shot, and I had about 15 beers and 3 shots of whiskey to take the edge off. They don't tell you not to vaccinate and drive. They don't teach you that in schools.
How have vaccines affected your body?
Whenever I get them, I typically put them in my arm. Stick them in right there.
It's hard to look at. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I want you to see something.
Whooping cough?
You were vaccinated at birth.
I didn't even have a choice, man.
It's okay.
Your fault. It's not your fault.
But with this trendy drug on the rise, it raises the question, how long have vaccines been crippling our nation?
In 1940, France was invaded by the Nazis, and America by the Vaxes. But one man had the courage to stand up to one and sit down to the other. Franklin D. Roosevelt, 32nd president and America's most famous polio celebrity. FDR saw the advantages of polio early on, when he outright refused the vaccine as a baby. A pioneer of legless travel, FDR soon developed a wheelchair that made him faster than any man, courtesy of the jetpack from the Rocketeer, which allowed him to beat Jesse Owens at the 1936 Olympics, much to the chagrin of a certain Führer. As a result, walking became so unfashionable that the fashion-obsessed goose-stepping Nazis had no choice but to lie down, crippling the Third Reich. Thank you for your service, polio.
Kathy Gibson thought she was the perfect mom until she caught her daughter vaxing. I have with me in a special intervention segment, Kathy and her daughter, youth at risk, Sally. Sally, why'd you do it?
Because I don't want measles?
That sounds like a pretty selfish reason to me. Have you considered what it's doing to your poor mother? You're living every parent's nightmare. How did you first discover Sally's habit?
Walked into a room, and there was a needle in her arm.
My room at the doctor's office, which you drove me to.
Well, why don't I just read from a list of things here, Sally, and you tell me if any of these things got better because of vaccines, okay? Just nod your head. Did vaccines cure your reading disorder? No? What about all the other kids making fun of you at school, Where were vaccines then? Your best friend moving to Arizona? Your asthma? What about your dad's affair with the secretary that led to your parents' divorce?
Where were the vaccines then, Sally?
I'm sorry.
Well, I know it's hard, but this is the first step on a path to becoming a better person like your mom and me. And now a word from our sponsors.
Today, neo-vaxxers will do anything to get your children hooked on cures. That's why Vasami Corp is excited to offer you anti-vax armor. With the AVA Model 3, your child will never get a vaccine again. The durable stainless steel casing and insulated shell makes it impossible to get a needle anywhere near your son or daughter. The secret is in the patented airtight design and remote locking system. With the AVA 3, you can rest easy as your child's cries fade away inside this revolutionary vax protection technology.
Vaccines. They save us from a few inconvenient illnesses, but at what cost?
Call me the day they invent a vaccine for vaccines. Until then, good night.
I'm going through vaccine with Charles. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a like and subscribe to our channel and watch more Get Fact below. Make sure you share this episode so that people know the dangers of vaccines and what they do to the human body. Don't look at me, I'm a monster.